Hey guys, Swifter here. In this video I'm going to show you a creation I made called Waypoints. Let me show you how they work. When playing in survival, there are 3 ways you can obtain a waypoint. The first way is by spawner chests. The second way is by abandoned mineshaft chests. And the third way is by fishing. Well, you might be wondering, why don't you just use a custom crafting recipe? Unfortunately, you cannot add custom MBT to recipes yet. In other words, you would just get a plain old armor stand that does nothing. If you're in creative, you can simply drop an armor stand at your feet to convert it into a waypoint. You can use the waypoint by simply right-clicking on the ground. If you right-click on a wall, the system won't let you place it. Once you place it down, you will have this circle around you. Don't step out of the circle or it will cancel the setup. This is so players don't abuse the system. XP will be given to you so you can rename the name tag to whatever you want to call your waypoint. Try not to accidentally rename the armor stand before you can rename the name tag. You can now access this waypoint whenever you are in the world, even if it is unloaded. Do/trigger waypoint IDs to see what number your waypoint is. In this case, it is 1. To teleport to it, enter /trigger waypoint TP set and then your waypoint's ID. You can also change the color of your waypoint by dropping the respective dye on it. If you want to get rid of a waypoint, position yourself in the center and look straight down while sneaking until the red circle completes. This system may be more complicated than you think. There were many problems that were very hard to work around, but I'm very proud of my solutions. The main problem was the most obvious one, which was chunk loading. In Minecraft, if you are far away from an area, it will seemingly cease to exist in that instance. For example, if you place a command block that spams a command and fly really far away from it, the game will pretend it no longer exists and the command will stop. This is a really huge problem when the whole idea is to have points that are always accessible in the world, so we had to think of some chunk loading methods. The first idea is to have a structure block try to load a structure in those chunks, but since we need to hard code the positions, that is not really an option. The second idea was to use the new /force load command to load chunks, but only players can use that, so that's not an option either. The third idea was to use /spread players and constantly spread an armor stand with those coordinates, which should have worked, but it creates this really weird and buggy behavior. If you unload the waypoint and teleport back to it, it completely wipes the entire data from the entity. All the tags, scoreboards, teams, all except for its name. I actually attempted this a while ago, and only recently came back to it and rewrote the entire system for 1.13. The last workaround I had was to clone the waypoint, put one in the spawn chunks where it's always loaded with all the scores of the X, Y, and Z coordinates, and when you try to teleport to it, you create an entity, use execute store to apply the 3 scoreboards data to the entity's position data, teleport yourself to the entity, and kill it. Download the waypoints.zip file from the description of the video and drag it onto your desktop. Type %appdata% in the search bar and click on your .minecraft directory. Mine is .minecraft snapshot, but yours is probably .minecraft. Go into saves, the world you want to use, and the data packs folder of the world. Drag the waypoints.zip file from your desktop into the data packs folder and check to see if it worked properly. That's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you really like this content, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. See you in the next video.